So guys, I just want to show you how Mike Arnold destroyed Reno. He said that Reno is the greatest liar ever produced in this, in this world we find ourselves. So this is the man's name, Mike Arnold. He's a U.S. mayor before, not a current mayor, against what mayor said. So I'm gonna show you how this man destroyed Reno. To tell you that Reno is a serial liar. He has been a deceiver. All he wants is what benefits him. So I'm gonna show you step by step what this man said about Reno. It was Reno's friend. This man is Reno's friend. And Reno brought him to Nigeria on a fact-finding mission that there is no genocide in Nigeria. And the man was asking, but all these years you've been tweeting, you've been writing that there has been genocide in Nigeria against Christians. Reno said, no, it's during Buhari's administration that he was opposed to Buhari's way of ruling, blah, blah, blah. But today, it's not like a reality. There is no genocide because he went to get an appointment with Tinubu's administration. So this is where the man finished him. So I want to go step by step to tell you what the man said about him. Full statement of fact from official fact-finding mission sponsored by Reno Omokri. Sleazy Omokri, a pathological liar, will go down in history as Joseph Jibbos of Nigerian Christian genocide. He paid reporters and saying that debunked claims of genocide. See what the man is telling him. They had a press conference. Mayor Mike Arnold, October 14, 2025, Abuja, official report from fact-finding. The man stated that Reno is a sleazy human being. That is a pathological liar. You can read more from www.idpjustice.org. See, I say funny, when I boarded the return flight after the press conference, I had 114 followers on X. See what I'm saying here? I want to share everything. Just be watching. Just be watching. This man's documentary. The man has been in Nigeria for 16 times. He knows the game. He even affirmed that the blood still speaks. But Reno says there's no genocide. And this is a man that says he's a pastor just because he wants political appointment from Tinubu's administration. But they don't know that everybody knows him as a liar. Mayor Mike Arnold exposing hypocrisy of Reno Omokri. During the time of Buhari, it was a genocide. Now it's a house. I will show you what the man said. Let me get the point where the man wrote something about Reno. This is Christian genocide in Nigeria, full report of the fact. This is what the one Jokichukwu wrote, which the man he just forwarded to other people to know that this is true. Let me get to that. This is another good man. This is Prophet Issa Ebuba. This man speaks up all the time. He doesn't miss words. This is a pastor that speaks for the people, not the rest of the pastors that only want their tithes and your offering. I want to go to where Arnold finished Reno Omokri. That Reno Omokri is a liar. All the things he showcases on the internet are not his. All those cars he flaunts, they don't belong to him. Reno is a broke human being. Reno doesn't have anything. He's a poor person. He doesn't have something doing. He has no handiwork. He lives on political what have you. This where Mayor is talking about Reno Omokri. He destroyed Mayor. See what Mike Arnold puts it, say, how to identify a hypocrite. Their voice is so loud, condemning injustice against Muslims in USA, yet very silent in condemning genocide of Christians in Nigeria, or in Nigeria, or their own country of origin. This was a tweet Reno made in January 29, 2017. I repeat, he said, how to identify a hypocrite. Their voice is so loud, condemning injustice against Muslims in USA, yet very silent in condemning genocide of Christians in Nigeria or their own country of origin. This was the tweet Reno made in 2017. But today, Reno said there's no more genocide. I'm coming. Impunity, rewarding butchers while grinding down their dead. So this is where the man, Mike Arnold, was disgracing this. Now, Mike Arnold says Reno. Let me expand it. Let me expand it. Watch. Arnold said Nigeria's propaganda minister lies, spins, denial. Truth is the enemy. This is what Arnold is saying about Reno. Reno said there was genocide when Buhari was in power, but there's no genocide today. Just because he wants political appointment in Tinubu's administration. That is the bottom line. That's what is pushing him. That's what is propelling him to telling these lies against the dead victims of genocide of Middle Belt and other parts of Nigeria. But Reno says he's a pastor. See where Arnold is finishing him. Reno has been destroyed. He's a deceiver. He's a liar. He's a very wicked man with no conscience. Amakalo said, under Buhari, Reno Omokri called it Christian genocide. Now he calls it a horse. From prophet to genocide propagandist, he flipped on the matters he once mourned. In 2017, Reno spoke like a man of conscience. He exposed Fulani extremists. He warned of the bloodshed. He called it this. Let me show more. Now in 2025, he denies the very truth he once shouted. This is what I'm not saying about Reno. And today, while I was flying home from a press conference to stand with the persecuted, Reno twisted my presence into a headline that says I helped him debunk the genocide. Let me be clear. He lied again publicly, boldly, and blasphemously. I did not come to support Reno. I did not stand beside him. I stood beside the slain. And I will not let blood be erased by a man chasing political favor. That's the mandate. Reno blames P2B for international outcry as if one man's layover in DC hypnotized Republicans, Democrats, NGOs, and global Christian watchword to all cry genocide in union. It is nonsense, and worse, it is evil. What would Lee Sheb say? This is not evolution, this is betrayal. This is not strategy, this is selling your soul for influence. And for what? Another chance to sit close to throne and whisper lies. Let the record be clear. Reno Omokri has become Nigeria's Joseph Gilbert, weaponizing language to sanitize slaughter, not just tolerating evil, but dressing it in a church clothes. Woe to those who call evil people evil. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil. Reno, there is still time to repent, and the hour is late, and the slain is deep. If you continue lying in the face of martyrdom, the world may forget, but heaven won't. And neither with those who buried their pastors, their children, their congregations, while you smile for cameras. I came to Nigeria to speak the truth. You try to hijack it. Now I'm here to expose the lie. This is what Mike Arnold said about Reno. So Reno was doing all these things because of political interest, because of political benefits. This is what Reno said in 2017. He said that there was genocide. Today, there's no more genocide because he wants to put Tinubu in a good book. He wants to launder a good image for Tinubu so that nobody will say that he's a bad person. This is where obedience mocked my cars as cheap cars, so I added the price tag for each. This is not his car. This car belongs to Arnold's friend. Reno has no car in the US. Reno is a poor person. He's broke. He's broke. Let me bring the final slap on Reno by Mike Arnold. Let me bring where he finished Reno. Let me bring where he finished Reno. Let me bring where he finished Reno. Can I see it now? Let me see. I'm coming. Behind finished Reno. Let me see. Let me read a statement. Let me bring this something. Let me bring this something. To be patient. Let me bring this something. Mike Arnold. Come in, guys. Let me bring the final report he made on Reno to show that Reno is a liar. Let me bring it. Let me go fast. Let me go fast. Let me go fast. Mike Arnold, Mike Arnold. Mike Arnold, no justice. Let me see, let me see. Reno is bad. He's a wicked person. This is what the policy looks like. Under Buhari, Christian genocide. Under Tinubu, is a horse. While all international world does say it is worse. Just into his explanation, this is what a sociopathic narcissist sounds like. The man destroyed, and I'm telling you. He destroyed. Reno is evil. Reno has no human conscience. All he wants is money because he's poor, he's broke. Let me... I've read this before. I want to get where he said what Reno is. The kind of person Reno is, since he has known him. Okay, I got it now. So let me read it for you. Mike Arnold is saying this about Reno. The truth about Reno is sad. I have seen it up close. Last year on his birthday safari in Kenya, he stayed at my home in Texas. Most recently, he hosted me in Abuja. Reno doesn't lie like most liars. He lies calm, cool, constant, up close. He is reptilian, chilling, soulless, yet so charming. That means when he lies, you don't even know he's lying. Once he posted a video flaunting luxury cars, claiming they were his. Two belonged to a friend of mine. Reno visited, rode in them, filmed them, and claimed ownership. A total fabrication. I stayed quiet then, but started watching closely. On my recent fact-finding trip about Nigeria's persecution crisis, he promised meetings with Tinubu, NSA Ribadu, and the Sultan of Sokoto. None happened. Looking back, those promises were prompts for his narrative, for clout and manipulation. At his birthday last year, his name showed up expecting Goodluck Jonathan. That was a lie. That left fast, dodging his shameless PR stunt. They thanked me for showing them the quickest escape route for a map. In Abuja, after 30 hours of travel, Reno pulled me into a photo op with the compromised camp chairman. I barely got 60 seconds to change my shirt. He whispered, "Don't mention you just arrived." In the meeting, he applied we've been there longer. He took credit for trips I funded, planned and endured for 6 years, presenting it as part of the fact-finding mission that he had organized. He repeated this with the next group. On live TV, he called me the current mayor of Blanco, Texas false. He knows it. He also said I'm a Republican mayor. We don't even have a partisan municipal elections. I haven't been active in any party for 30 years. He claimed I'm a personal friend of Ted Cruz. Also false. I shook Cruz's hand in the receiving line a decade ago. That's it. He introduced my travel companion as a prominent Republican filmmaker. Not true. My friend does hobby projects. Nothing major in decades. I don't know what the party he favors. How do you know if Reno is lying? His lips are moving. This isn't bitterness. It is accountability. When someone denies genocide, twists truth, and poses a Christian voice, character matters. The one who practices deceit shall not dwell in my house. He who speaks lies shall not continue before my eyes. Psalm 10, 101, verse 7. Reno, I don't hate you, but I can't cover it for you. I've seen too much. Lying to inflate yourself is one thing. Lying to cover up the Christian genocide raging in Nigeria is a bridge too far. People must know Reno is a particular, habitual, calculating, self-serving liar from someone who knows him personally, so they won't trust his sleazy attempts to bury the blood of tens of thousands of Nigerian martyrs with a manure spewing from his mouth. It's hard to fathom. I have never seen anything so stone-cold evil. He said Reno is a stone-cold evil. If he doesn't repent, Omokri will go down as Nigeria's Joseph Jezebels, cast into the lake of eternal fire. He's gaslighting a nation where Christians and innocent Nigerians suffer. Reno has the blood of innocence on his lying tongue. He doesn't care what is an ocean of matters blood to him. So long as he secures the planting appointment, Tinubu daggers before him. I'm convinced he sees the victims as lesser humans, a pure sociopath. Most Nigerians view him as a perpetually flip-flopping court jester, but with his latest flip into the killing fields, he's now more like Stephen King's an evil clown in the gutter, luring innocent people to their death. Reno claims he keeps meticulous records. So do I. This could get fun. By the way, it's a grand plan to run for vice president under NS Ribadu. I almost hope it happens. Nigerians worldwide, from the highest to the lowest, revere him as a self-deluded tool, an emasculated, narcissistic peacock. Peter Obi to use toilet paper would pull better, even soggy. It has more integrity. If you're a Nigerian reading this, you probably knew what I'm saying. Reno Omokri. So this is where he described who Reno Omokri is. Reno is nothing but an evil, deceitful, very dangerous person who only wants what enters into his mouth because he needs food from Tinubu. He's a stomach infrastructure human being. He's a disgrace to his family, a disgrace to people of Ishekiri or wherever he comes from, and a disgrace to this generation.